Good? Good evening, family. This is Joe checking in for the No Picks podcast.
What up? What up? This is Ty.
What's good, Ty? What's good? We're gonna react to another video tonight, family. We're gonna let it rock out. We're gonna get some commentary. So we're gonna get active. We're gonna get right into it, okay? So we're gonna start with the clip. Here we go.
You heard the Sukihana song? Eating his.
Yeah.
What happened with you?
She
and
let niggas walk her like a dog and shit. I'm like, you know how far black women had to fucking come for you to be on the ground where people walking and fucking stepping dog shit and everything. You let a motherfucker walk you like a dog and he got the light skin just standing up behind you. You fucking feel and he got these bitches back here like they the house niggas and shit. We done came far and you trying to take us back. They had you in the back of the class in the slow.
Yo, she snapped, bro.
She went in. She went in.
She
I think I
snapped.
gained a newfound like respect for Tasha K. Not that I didn't respect her before. She's a goddamn titan in the YouTube game,
Yeah.
content game, right? But no. I definitely gained a newfound respect for Tasha during this video I watched, man.
Yeah. I mean, same. I mean, I know she's doing her thing. Shout out to Tasha K. You
Right.
know, we ain't trying to bring up any of the legal shit she got going on, but I know she's everybody make mistakes. Everybody got shit going
Right.
on. But props to her. But nah, bro. She was. This is a small snippet of that interview, but she also addressed like Sukihana twerking at the VMAs on the red carpet, and outside of Sukihana, there's a lot of just. I would call it whole stuff going on at the VMAs, bro. I'm
Yeah.
just like, yo, all the shorties that was there was like barely, pretty much naked, twerking everywhere. So many of the performances were just sexualized. Like,
Right.
it's just straight up low vibrational energy, bro.
Right.
And we talked about this in a previous video. If you guys want to check that out, we talked about the video, the idea of that Sexxy Red was like an industry plant, right? That she
Yeah.
was there to just basically tarnish the image of black women like Sexxy Red. You know, they call it Stanky-hana, but Sukihana, who I can't stand. Bro, what do you think? Do you think that the black woman's image right now is being tarnished, that it is
Yeah.
being compromised because of these artists?
Bro, it seems like it's like a concerted effort. Like I'm not big on
Right.
like Illuminati and nothing like that, right? But I think
Right.
I think the black women that are like trying to move in these spaces of entertainment kind of realize like there's like kind of like a surefire way to gain support, right? And when I
Right.
say support, I don't mean support of mainstream America. I mean support of other black women in America.
Right.
Because black women, listen, it's not popular to talk about, but black women support this, bro. Like they don't condemn it at all, which is why, Tasha K bringing this up is a very much a revelation because she's like, yo, this is a problem, for black women.
Right.
But black women support this, bro. Like black women watch ratchet shit. Black women like.
Right.
I don't like it. I wish it wasn't the case, but like black men aren't watching Sukihana. Black men aren't supporting Sexxy Red.
Right.
You know what I mean? Or white
Right.
men ain't supporting Sexxy Red. White women ain't like maybe some white women, some white kids or whatever are supporting Sexxy Red. But even if they do, they don't want to be like Sexxy Red. The black women be like supporting her and be advocating for her. Be like, yo, she's winning. She's up there. She's it. You know what I mean?
Right.
She's doing
That's
her thing.
gold.
She's
Like,
getting a bag.
and
You know
that's
what I mean? And it's not good. It's not good.
no. Remember in the other episode we talked about that. Well, there's a video. It's probably on YouTube if you look it up. But there's a young black girl, a teenage, saw Sukihana out in public and was just like in tears, like, "Oh my God, you don't understand. Like, you're one of my biggest inspirations. Like, I want to be so much like you. Like, you've done so much for me." And I
Right.
remember watching that clip and just being like, "Yo, if Sukihana is one of your biggest role models, and she is like, you know what I mean? Like, if she's impacted your life so much like that, I'm like, yo, what is up with our culture? What is up with our women? Like, what is really up with our women?" And I do feel like the image of the black woman's image has just become so hyper sexualized, bro, and they've
Yeah.
embraced it. Like, you walk outside, everybody look like they're working at Magic City. You know, just in Philly alone, for me, I call it the Universal Circus, because you got shorties out here naked, different color wigs, lashes be looking all crazy, and I'm just like, yo, they look like characters from the movie Baps. I'm like,
Right.
it's like a circus out here, bro.
Right.
And they fully embraced it, and and you're right, they don't condone it. That's why I'm happy. For me, it was surprising to hear a black woman publicly on a platform online kind of be like, yo, what is this? Like, what are you really doing? Like, what are you
Right.
doing? Like, we fought so hard to break away from some of these narratives and some of these
Right.
stereotypes, and here you are reinforcing them. You know what I mean? And it's sad, bro. It's so sad. It's so
Yeah.
sad because like
Yeah. So let me say this. Like, so it's like, oh, all right. So I know a lot of very educated, black women who have gone to college and that shit. They support this. Like, they're like, yo, when I have conversations with these people, I'm like, yo, like, you don't think, like, she make y'all look bad? They're like, well, she get into the bag. She doing it her way. She blazing her own trail, and it's like, it's not the same. Like, okay, so let's take us, like, right, black, for a quote, like, if there's a black guy out there that's killing it in the game for scamming, black men aren't high fiving each other like, oh yeah, he the best scammer. You know what I mean? Like, he out here killing it. But like, they will high five each other and like support this shit. Like, you know what? She thotting it up and she just getting to the bag, and it's like, is getting to the bag all that matters, yo? Like, is there no like, what's the word I'm looking for? Is there no like integrity in this shit? Is there no
right,
like you know what I mean? Like what's your soul worth? You know what I mean? Like, what's your like how many people have like a ton of money? Like, what about how about all these P stars, right? All these P stars come out, make a ton of money, right? And they're crying and bitching and complaining online about how they can't find a man, and about how they regret what they did, right? Like, all those scenes that they did, all those, you know what I mean, different male organs that they've taken in, you know what I mean? Like, now they can't find a man that's going to take them serious. They can't find a man that's going to marry them. They can't find a man that's going to stay married to them, right? It's because, you know what I mean? Every guy's like, I'm confident in this. Oh, yeah, I ain't got no problems with this. I'm confident. Until random people keep sending you videos of her, you know what I mean, getting pounded out by different dudes. And you like, well, you know
right,
what? I don't really want to deal with this for the next 30 years. I'm out of here. See you. What's
right,
her name? See you, Khalifa. See you, Lana Rhodes. You know what I mean? Like, and them
right.
dudes, they get up out of there because it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing.
It is.
I know everybody today want to believe that shame isn't a thing and shame doesn't exist, but I'm sorry to tell you, it exists, bro. Like, it exists, and a man isn't insecure for not wanting to deal with your whole past, or like, you want to be VMAs crawling on a carpet or whatever. Like, what's her name's super embarrassing too, sweetie. You see her reading that goddamn teleprompter during
Yeah,
bro, she couldn't even read, bro.
yeah. I know,
Is she
bro.
very gorgeous? Absolutely. She's a very beautiful woman.
Right.
But she couldn't even read. She was sitting there like, the cat, and she sounded like Floyd Mayweather. Everybody laughed at him. Like, oh, he couldn't
Yeah, I
even
know.
read a goddamn teleprompter. 50 Cent laughed at him. They put the video out.
See, but
Floyd made
Floyd
it
got a
think like
reason. Floyd the boxer. He been knocked in his
he
head a few
punched in his
times.
head. I don't
What
think she.
excuse Sweetie
Well, maybe
got?
she been hitting the head. She been hitting the head by like the goddamn bed head,
Maybe,
the boards on the bed, because like,
maybe, bruh.
it's embarrassing,
No, no,
bro.
no. I'm with you, bro. I'm with you, and it's. We talked about this in another video, but it's this idea that some people have too much freedom. You give people freedom, you give people all these rights, and I hate to keep saying this because people want to think, oh, Joe is just like low key an autocrat. Joe low key likes
Right.
tyranny, or he wants to be controlled. It's like, bro, listen, those who can act right, we can see, we know what to do. We know how to conduct ourselves. We have integrity. We know what should be frowned upon, what behavior is acceptable, and what is not. But with too much freedom, some people just act like idiots, bro. And I'm convinced that once certain demographics of women got too much freedom, they ran off with it. Now they just think that they can just go out there and do partake in promiscuous activities, portray themselves online and be half naked on social media, join our OnlyFans. It's just to make money, and that after all that they can't be judged, and that you should still accept them for who they are. And that for
Marry
me
him.
is some of the biggest
I mean,
BS
and then once
ever.
they become 39, do you marry them and then make them an honest woman? Like, why the fuck would I want to marry you? You're gross.
It's crazy, bro.
Like, the guy, the guy, like, I saw an interview with Tasha K. She interviewed Sukihana's like ex dude. They made like OnlyFans content together, and I'm like, the
I don't even
dude,
find her attractive.
she doesn't. I agree, but
She's
I'm looking at him.
nasty.
I'm like, of course you would be with Sukihana. You can't be with nobody else. Like, y'all
Right.
both some gross, disgusting motherfuckers. Like,
Right.
and
And they don't
she,
understand. This is to their detriment because they'll be like, well, there are some men who will listen. A guy who doesn't care about you will get in them yams. He won't judge you for your past, but also know that this man probably is not going to wipe you up or take you seriously. Like if women want to be sexually liberated and want to be empowered by running up their notch counts and just being promiscuous, men of character who are going to be good providers, good fathers, who actually are going to care about you, want to invest in you, want to build you up. They're not going to choose you. But the Pookies and the Ray Rays or any guy out there who's in the game just to get some, they're not going to tell you that they care about your past. They're going to be like, oh, it's okay, you good. I don't care
Yeah,
about how your notch count. They just want to smash. And once they smash and get what they want, they're going to discard you. And
bro.
then you have to, you know what I mean? Like they don't care.
Would I smash Sukihana? 100%. Would I smash Sexxy Red? 100%. Would I marry them?
no,
Never. Would I try to put a baby in them?
no,
Never. I would never. I would get rock with them because I'll be on the type time like, yo, these chicks is freaks. Like they
yeah,
gonna do everything. They gonna make everything disappear. I'm like, I'm gonna be cool, and it's gonna be an incredible time. But you think once we chilling, you know what I mean, watching some Netflix, they turn around, oh well, what are we? I'm be like, I gotta go. Like
right.
I'm
What you
cool on
mean?
you.
What you mean? Yeah, I got what I wanted. I'm doing. This is fine. I ain't going nowhere past this. You know what I mean? And like I said, it's like this hookup culture. It's to the detriment. In my opinion, it's to the detriment of women because they're
Yeah,
out there thinking we can move the way men do and do what men do, and the guys are out there being like, yeah, go ahead, be empowered, be sexually liberated,
right.
run up your. They don't care.
It
They
works.
don't
It
care.
works to men's benefit. Candace
Right.
Owens mentioned it works to men's benefit. It's like, okay, cool.
Right.
Let's all have meaningless sex. It don't mean nothing to us, but it really means something to you. When you go home and cry because after I don't call you, after you give me a crazy and I don't call you, it's like, all right, cool. You move on to the next dude, but I already got what I wanted, so I'm not.
Right.
I'm cool. Like, listen, I got no issue at all. Like,
Right. And it's like it's like some people don't understand. It's not contradictory to say that men love sex. Men love sex, but they also value purity. So like yeah, we love sex. The oldest profession in the world is what? They say it's prostitution. You know what I
right,
mean? It's being a 304. That's the oldest profession in the game. They have always been around. There have always been women there to do that. There have always been people in that profession so that men to get off and get their nut off. You know what I mean? But like who do we take home? Who do we marry? It's two very different things. And
two
you got
different
women being like, well,
motherfuckers.
everybody wants the IG influencers. All the guys are going after the chicks with the BBLs. And it's like, no,
Right.
shorty, we just want to F them. We just
Yes.
trying to smash. We're not trying to
Yeah.
wife them up. And if you do, you deserve everything that comes with that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Everything. Like
We
PJ
took them
Washington.
L's. You
Shout
took
out,
the, you.
brother, but you took a
Yeah.
massive L, bro.
I
And that
mean,
was all
she
on you.
listen.
Zion
That,
Williamson.
you took an
He
L.
caught up with the point with the P star and all that stuff. Look what he got. You
You
know what I
look
mean? You
very
deserve
embarrassing.
everything. Right. He
Yeah.
looks
I
like a
mean,
clown.
but
You
like,
don't
listen.
wife him up.
You and I would do the same thing. We would take that route. Okay, cool. Let's rock out. But like, if you knock them up, you roll snake eyes. It's a
Right.
game that you playing. You just hoping that you don't
Right.
lose. You hoping the next nigga lose. You hope you don't lose. Fortunately, I've never lost. But listen, let's have this conversation.
I know. This is loaded conversation, bro.
Yeah, it's loaded conversation. Loaded conversation. Y'all need respond. I mean, everybody that's taking a look at this, respond. Let us know what y'all think. Like, comment. I mean, donate is optional. I mean, either way. I mean, we just make sure we're trying to put out this content for y'all. But listen,
Yes, sir.
we're more than willing to engage. I mean, like I said, let's have this conversation, man. And I mean,
We out.
we out until next time.
Yes, sir.